Hi everyone, it's me Rehan and I am your English assessment specialist. And today I am here with the second lecture of our spoken English series. So I will tell you how to talk about your daily routine today. So there are two things which are very much important when talking about your daily routine. Number one is you have to remember some verbs, and number two are phrases. So as you know that verb is a word which shows action. So I will tell you some verbs, and by remembering these verbs, you would be able to talk about your daily routine. After that, I will tell you some phrases, and by remembering these phrases, uh, will add up to your answer of the daily routine. So phrases are basically a small group of words standing together as a conceptual unit, or a short group of words that are often used together and have a particular meaning. So what the phrases will do, phrases will uh, help you to become fluent, and they will help you to improve your mental sides to fluency. So let's start with the verbs. So these are some verbs which you can remember and you can easily talk about your daily routine. So the verbs are wake up, get dressed, go to school, go to work. So you will remember these verbs according to your situation. For example, if someone is going to school, so he will tell about his daily routine, keeping in view the verbs which he needs to take from there. On the other hand, if someone is working, then he will only take the verbs which is related to work. So these are the list of verbs, and I will give you the link in the description. So second thing is phrases. So there are different phrases to talk about your daily routine in English. So as you know that when you are telling your routine, so there are uh, some important things which you can discuss. So you can discuss about your work routine. So what do you do? You can discuss about your free time habits. What do you do after your work? You can also tell about your eating habits. What do you eat? And you can tell about your sleeping and waking up habits. So when you combine all these things, so this will make up your daily routine. So I will tell you some phrases. So you will add these phrases with the verbs, and this will help you to make your answer towards the daily routine. So talking about your work routine. So when you are talking about your working routine, you have to keep in mind some questions. So by remembering these questions, you would definitely be able to make an answer related to your work routine. So the questions are: what time do you start and finish? Do you often stay late in the office? Do you take any breaks during the day? So you can answer like that by using the phrases. So the answer to the question number one would be: I start work at 8 and I finish at 6. So if you are a digital marketer and your working routine is somewhat flexible, then you can say, I am a digital marketer. So I work different hours every day. It depends what I have to do. So this is also applicable if you're working from home. So if you're busy, and you could say things like that. For example, if you are at your work and you are very much busy, then you can use these phrases. So before answering this, you have to keep in mind the question: do you often stay late in the office? So the answer would be as per your busy schedule. So you would say, I often have to stay late at work. Second phrase: I finish at 8 o'clock at the earliest. If someone is asking about your breaks, do you take any breaks during the day? So you can answer it like that: I can only take a short lunch break. But if you are having a more relaxed working schedule, then the phrases would definitely be changed. So the questions which we cater before, like what time do you start and finish? Do you often stay late in the office or do you take any breaks during the day? So the phrases you will use in case of relaxed working day would be, I take a long break in the afternoon. I usually finish work by 6:30 at the latest, or I never stay late or do overtime. So these were the phrases about your work routine. So this is the scenario number 2, which I'm going to talking about your free time habits. So here are the 2 questions which you should keep in mind while answering about your free time habits. So the question number 1 is, do you like to stay at home after work? And the question number 2 is, do you prefer to move out with friends on weekdays? So here you can say, if you're more active, you could say something like that. Active means that you are a freelancer and you are basically moving out of your home in the evening because you are staying a lot of time at your home, working from your home. So in that case, you would use these phrases. I like to get out of the house when I can. I try to arrange something most evenings, or I prefer to stay busy. In the second case, if you are working in the office, so in that case, you would prefer to stay at home after coming back to home. So you would use these phrases here. I don't have the energy to do much after work. I just crash on the bed and watch TV when I get home. So during the work week, there is just isn't the time to do much. If when you are talking about your free time habits, so you can also use these phrases. So if someone asks you whether you spend your free time moving outside your house or inside your house, then you can use these phrases. I go out with friends once a week, or I go fishing on Wednesdays. I generally go running around the park after I get home. So number 3 is talking about your eating habits. So when you talk about your eating habits, you should keep in mind the following questions. Do you cook or you prefer takeaways? What do you do for lunch? Do you eat at the same times every day? So the answer would be according to your situation. So if you are doing a freelance job, then definitely you would prefer to cook at your home. Otherwise, you would prefer to um, you would prefer takeaways. So the answer would be like that. So if you are working from home and you are a freelancer, then you have to complete the projects on time. So in that case, you can say that I don't have any specific time for eating. So for that, you can use the phrase, my meal habits are all over the place. It means you don't have any kind of schedule for the eating. So second thing is you can say sometimes I skip meals, okay, because you are working as a freelancer and you have to complete the project, so you can skip meals as well. So, but if you are preferring to cook at home, okay, so you can say that me and my friend take turns cooking. Take turns means that you are basically moving the things around, and at at some point of time your friend is cooking, and the other point of time you are cooking. Okay, so the next phrase is, I will cook a big batch of something, then freeze it. Big batch of something, it means that you are working in the office and you don't have a lot of time for cooking. Then what you can do, you can prepare a big batch of your meal, sorry, on the weekends, and then you can utilize it for the week ahead. So you can freeze and unfreeze the stuff to arrange for your meals. So the last thing is sleeping and waking up habits. So there are some phrases to describe your sleeping and waking up habits. So here are some questions which you have to keep in mind. So questions are, what time do you usually get up or go to sleep? Do you find it easy to get up early in the mornings? How much sleep do you need every day? Okay, so what time do you usually get up or go to sleep? So it depends. So if you are a night owl, then definitely you stay up late, and you definitely will get up late in the morning. So, but if you are an early bird or an early riser, okay, then the situation would be uh, contrast to that. So you would definitely not prefer to stay up late, and you would wake up early in the morning. So if you are a night owl, then you can use this phrase, I really struggle to get moving in the morning. Um, or you can say, I stay up late on weekends. Or if you prefer to take a power nap. So nap is basically a short period of time after the lunch, and in that period you can take a nap for you can say for your health. So it's basically revealed by the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that if you um, take a nap after the lunch for around 20 or 15 minutes, then it would prevent you from a heart attack. So you will definitely reduce your chances of heart attack up to 80%. Okay, if you are taking a nap in the um, afternoon. So it is proved from the research. So these are the phrases which you can use, and by combining these phrases and combining these words, you would definitely be able to make an answer, or you would be able to develop an answer regarding your daily routine. So thanks for watching today's lesson. So this is the end of our lesson. So you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and for IELTS, PTE, OET, Duolingo, online and on-site classes, you can contact at 03119720 668. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.